Okay, I'm in a different location now, taking a break while I ponder how to make two connections work. No, not electrical work. So we're in Job, which is pretty appropriate for the time of life we're in right now. Um, and it's interesting. We're reading 4 through 6 tonight. And in chapter 4, Eliphaz speaks up. And he actually starts out pretty nice. Yeah, sounds like a nice friend. Yeah, he kind of gives you a little, it would be like somebody saying, "Do you really want me to tell you what I think?" That's what I hear him saying here at the beginning. He says, "If we essay to commune with thee, wilt thou be grieved?" Wait a minute. Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to comfort me, why should I be grieved? And then the next, he speaks nicely, speaks kindly. He says, "You have instructed many. You strengthened the weak hands. You lifted people up. And they had feeble knees. Oh, you gave them strength." And and then remove the bottom. What he said at the beginning, that applies. First, he criticizes them for, are you not willing to accept what you gave to others? And then it gets even worse. Then he says, even as in verse 8 of chapter 4, even as I have seen, they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. By the blast of God they perish. But Job hasn't perished now. He doesn't want to. It's in 6. He wants to. And before he wanted to. With friends like these, who needs enemies? Well, really. But they did. I mean, also, they sat with him for like 3 days in quiet, total silence. I can't do that. I can't go without talking that long. Listen, I'm not even sure on my deathbed that I went that long without talking. And um, anyway, I wanted to point that out. What did I get out of that? Okay, sorry. Enjoy the moment to pause and ponder. Anyway, I messed up. I went back to read, and in 2:13 says that 7 days, not a word. I mean, I can't go 3 like I said. 7 a whole week. Wow. 122. In all this, Job sinned not, nor charged God foolishly or frivolously. He didn't sin. So his friend is speaking erroneously. He didn't sin. It's not that he was bad. It's not that he did bad and so he's experiencing bad. That's not always the case. I mean, yeah, sometimes we bring it on ourselves. And it is good to have introspection and think about such things a little. But the enemy can also use that, and I want to caution you. The enemy can also use that. Pay attention to the voices that are whispering in your ear. Look at the word. Compare yourself to the word. Where am I faltering? Always good to look for improvement. But if you're sincerely trying, consider that the enemy is just attacking you, because that happens. That's what happened to Job. The enemy was attacking him. And in 6, he says, hey, in verse 24, teach me and I will hold my tongue. Cause me to understand where I have erred. His friends did some teaching, but I'm not sure was it really good? The jury's out on that, but we know that Jehovah taught him. And that's what a friend of mine said. Can't remember whether it was Sabbath or the first day of the week, but he said, over time, God will reveal it. He will. Our God will reveal over time what we need to know. And if we don't know now, we don't need to know it. So, if you're going through hard times, as our family is right now, I ask for shalom as you seek as well. And that's true. I ask for peace. Peace that surpasses understanding. I ask that you be like a Paul and a Silas in, pretty sure it's Paul and Silas in prison. They were in prison and they were singing hymns. Singing hymns in prison. It had to be an encouragement to others, or they thought they were crazy. But when everybody was freed, hey, not so crazy. So that doesn't mean that you're going to be freed from all the bad stuff that's going on in your world. I'm running it long, sorry. I do want, again, for all that are seeking His will, to have shalom as you do that.